starts, right?
Whenever. Peace and blessings, everybody. It's your girl, Wendy Zizzo, here with Kirk the Jerk. Nappy Red's birthday this weekend, so he out there doing birthday things, but we are Awareness Academy 411. Here with the 411, just to give you our little tips and things about life, touch on some things without touching them physically, and it's all for educational purposes only. So if it applies, it'll apply, and if it don't, let it fly. Either way, we just here to be part of the change we want to see in the world, and let's just talk about some shit that's going on in the world. Part of my language, but no. What's up, Kurt?
What's good? What's popping, people? I hope everybody's doing great, because I'm doing great too, my friend.
Oh,
We got
great, my friend. Doing so great, my friend. So we don't have a
dog.
sound off today because Red is out. He's
He
getting
abandoned
this is
us.
birthday weekend shenanigans. Shout out to Red. Happy born day, my brother. Happy solar return. Happy 365.
Nah, I mean, know what I'm saying?
I
Swine, my
mean,
brother. Happy to some swine. Get yourself some good old fresh, yummy bacon. Nah, I'm
use
joking.
retarded. Use
Nah, but
retarded.
that's what's up, man. Yo, it's a blessing to live, knowing the lifestyles that we lived when we was younger, and being able to get up in age is a blessing. Once you hit over the 50,
Absolutely.
it's just like fucking amazing. Like, I'm just so
Yo,
happy
but you
for
know
them.
what? It goes faster now. Like my
Yeah.
birthday comes too fast. Like
Yep.
like it just passed, and I was like, all right, cool. It's coming up again. I'm like, no, like
Mhm.
I'm not ready yet. No, I wasn't ready. Like it's August 1st. August
Yep.
1st, right? August 1st. And I mean, I ain't gonna say the year's going by fast because there's a lot of events that's been going by.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, ooh, where do we begin?
Oh
Sheesh.
man, I guess if
Sheesh.
we want to talk about the situation with Donald, my
With
boy
the
Donald J.
president, the
Trump.
the POTUS. Let's speak on the POTUS that they voted this, and now he's just choking this.
Yeah.
He's over here, he's firing people and stuff. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I have a
You fire
theory.
people. You fire people because he don't like your numbers. Like, all right, he's been reporting good numbers, and it's not like everything wasn't doing good before. But let's be realistic here. You can't be making threats to Terps and think that the economy is going to continue to do good and business will continue to hire. They don't
Mhm.
know to hire or fire. They don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Whatever's happening, give it a year. Shape balls, which is 12-sided. On each side is affirmations. This
Yep.
ball, the green ball, is for go. Say you're bored, you don't know what to do with yourself. You roll this ball like, okay, so let me actually rewind. So I came up with this idea because I've been training my mindset for years. Like, and more importantly, don't let the smile fool you all the time because I go through shit. I'm just like everybody else. I go through
Yep.
things,
We
ups and
human.
downs, side to sides, diagonals, and circles and things and squares, right? And I had to find ways to pull myself out of my own rut because nobody's gonna save you but you at the
That's
end of the day.
true.
Nobody gonna save you but you.
Yep.
So I had to learn different tools to help bring me out of it. And affirmations was like a
Hmm.
really big tool for me. So I created the Posi balls because they gave me something to help me with that. And I just started them on paper. Like I made them on like little cardboards, and I was having it for myself. And then I was letting people I know see them, and it was like, "Oh, you should actually do something with this." So fast forward, bam, here they are, Posi balls.
And
You have to
thanks.
visit the website posiballs.com
And
and
Possible has
go.
been sponsored to us, so we have to pay the bills, people. They
Absolutely,
sponsor us, so we're gonna show you a commercial, and
yeah.
please check it out. It's awesome. I got my Pozi balls. I'm excited with it. Like I'm playing with it, and I didn't know how much fun it was gonna be until I brought around other people, and people got orders lined up and stuff. It's getting
Let's do
crazy,
it.
and she got limited amount of batch right now. So I come and get it while it
Come and
lasts. You
get
know, right
it
now they
before it
got deals
go.
and stuff.
These gonna go.
Manifest.
My bad. That's funny, right?
Now
Let's
let it
try it.
drop. Let it
Manifest happiness now. Change your life now with positive affirmation balls. Simply roll, read the positive message, receive it, and smile, and roll it again. 4 different balls that will make you feel good about life. Pozi balls, what you put in your mind matters.
Absolutely.
amazing.
What you
Go
put in
get
your
it.
mind matters. What
Go
you
get
put
it.
in
You
your
got the site
mind
right
matters.
there. Don't. Hey, peace, Red. Happy birthday,
What's
brother.
up, Red? Happy birthday weekend.
Yes, yes. He just made his 71st birthday now. No, I'm joking.
Ooh, he
Messing
gonna
with you,
get
Red.
you. No,
That's
he's
what's
really
up,
trying to
man.
aid you, Red. Nah,
We miss you, man. We miss you, man. But we
he'll be back
understand, man.
next
It's
week.
birthday week, and he got to turn it up. You know what it is? It's a blessing. We didn't. We were just talking about you. We didn't know, you know, the lifestyles that we lived back then. We didn't. You know, nobody never dreamed to be plus 50. You know, I can't
Yeah,
wait to
I
get
know. I
plus
didn't
50.
think
I
about
can't
it.
wait to be in the plus 50 category when I'm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for you, and I hope you enjoy your good, your good birthday weekend and turn it
Word.
up. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn it up too much because you gotta holler at us on next Friday so we could turn it up together.
Word. I mean, listen, you know what it was? We was in survival mode most of our life, so we didn't have the time or the mind to think
Mm-hmm.
about the future. So you're not going to consider, oh, by the time I'm 40 or 50, I want to have this done, or I want to be, or that I'm even going to make it. Like, you ain't thinking about it because you're
That's
trying
it.
to figure out your next way to pay your rent and where you're going to
Yep.
get your food. You know what I mean? Like, it's always been survival mode. I know I've been in survival mode. Well, now I'm thriving mode.
Yeah.
I finally. I mean,
Finally,
still,
after
I
all
feel
these years,
I'm not in
I'm
survival mode. Like
alright.
I'm not like I got my 9 to 5. I'm chilling, right?
We alright.
We alright.
We alright. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, how you doing financially? I'm alright.
I'm alright.
You
I'm
know what I'm
able to pay
saying?
the rent. I'm able to pay the bills and keep food in my house,
Know what I'm
and my
saying?
phone's
That
working.
You know what I'm saying?
So I
Sometimes you just
deserve
got to be
it.
excited. And I tell people all the time, if you feel like all you do is work and pay bills, let me tell you something. Look at the beauty of it. The idea that you're able to pay your bills, you got some people not even out there able to pay their bills. They worry about where they're going to get their money from. So even if you say,
Facts.
damn, after I pay my bills, I don't got nothing in my pocket, it's okay. This is life. This is life, man. It's about survival. We want to do better, but be excited that you're able to pay your bills. You got to do one step at a time, you know?
Yeah, well, this ties into what I was saying with the mindset part, because instead of you saying, "Oh, I gotta pay my bills," right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to say more like, "I get to pay my bills. I
Mhm.
get
Mhm.
to go to
Mhm.
work every day. I
Mhm.
get to make money today. I get to pay I get to." You know what I mean? Like, look
Mhm.
at it as more of something to be more. I don't want to say humble about, but just more appreciative of. Like, wow, I get to do this today. Like, if you woke up today, oh shit, I got to live another day. Like, people
That's
say,
it.
oh, it's just people like, oh, how you doing? Oh, same shit, different toilet. No, this is a new day that you ain't never had before.
That's
Every
true.
time you wake up, it is you never had this moment before.
And
Make
and
Do something
and,
with it. You
and
know what I
that's
mean? Like,
what need to be embraced. You know, the fact that
it's just mindset.
yep, change the way you
Mindset.
look at things.
Mindset. But some people, part of the what hinders people from changing their mind is that they're in so much pain. Some people get cynical. They're like,
Yep.
I don't care. Fuck that. Because I get it. Life could fuck you up. But sorry, my bad. He said that's a fact. I'm here. But no, life can really beat you up to a point where you just like,
Mhm.
it ain't gonna get any better than this, but it really
Mhm.
can. It can get better. It can. I'm a testament to that.
It
I remember
will. It
when I
will
was
get
going
better.
through stage 4 cancer while I'm going through all the chemo and I'm in pain and all this stuff. I felt like this was it.
Mhm.
But every time I woke up, I got past it. So I
Yep.
just continued to do more and more with
And
myself, you know,
I tell people
and now
to
I'm here and I'm
have.
good and I am joyful.
Yep.
You know,
That's it.
and if anytime I find myself falling off, I grab my Pozi balls.
No saying,
I roll
nah,
my balls.
mean,
I roll
nah,
the ball.
mean, get the
I'm gonna
posy
roll them just
balls.
for everybody, just so that they can understand what I'm talking about. So I just did a quick roll, and you know, you just divine messages. So this one says, "Everything always works out for me." I was just talking about that. Everything always works out for me. You are adored. I think so. I
That's
think
what's
I'm
up.
adored. I think people can appreciate me. Okay, we'll roll one more time. One more time.
And just think the positivity that it could bring in your life if you get yourself some posy balls for your house, for your family,
Word.
and it could be
You
a family
are
thing. Y'all
loved.
all can play with it together. That's the beauty of it. Y'all can sit down at the table. Y'all all take turns rolling it and get inspiration to feel better.
Yeah.
If you need something to do and you just you have a free day and you really don't know what to do, now they got balls that give you. She got balls that give you tasks, decent
Play with my
tasks to do,
balls.
and everybody could sit there and have a task to play with. You get the ball, you roll it. It tells you to go do this, go do that, go do this. That's fun. It's all about
Yeah.
fun. Life is too short. You got to go out there and enjoy yourself. And this is one way to have a little fun and also inspiration. And it's also therapeutic for the brain. That's very important. You want something to help stimulate your brain. Get off of social media unless you watching Awareness Academy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay.
exactly. Exactly. And you know what song like just popped in my head as you were saying it?
Mm-hmm.
Life is what you make it. So come here,
Mm-hmm.
my dear. Like really
Yep.
life is really what you make it. Like
Yep. You be
life is it's
control.
not about what happens, it's about what you do with what
Mm-hmm.
happens.
If people realize how much power they do have over their life, because people say, "Oh, I don't know if I walk outside, I get run over." I said, "Let me tell you something. You got to start speaking things into existence. It has nothing to do with the Bible, but although the Bible even speaks about it too, but it's about the power of energy to manifest your reality. So the things that come out your mouth can manifest in reality, especially if you do affirmations over and over. When you wake up in the morning, you go in the mirror. You ever hear this term and people say it's corny? It's not as corny as you think it is, because basically you're attacking your subconscious so you could start to believe it. So even if you don't believe it consciously, oh, this is stupid. I'm saying it over and over. This is dumb. But you don't realize your subconscious, guess what? It's taking in. It's taking in what you're saying. When you
Mm-hmm.
verbally saying
Mm-hmm.
it, your subconscious is taking it. So it's like you actually communicating with yourself.
Yeah, well, you are. You're speaking. You're reprogramming your mind, and the reason why when people first start using
Mm-hmm.
affirmations and they're like, "Oh, this is stupid," is that's called cognitive dissonance, which
Mm-hmm.
means that you have an old belief system, right? That's been in play. That's like whatever your results are right now is just a result of
Mm-hmm.
what you've been practicing up until this point. So once you start introducing something new to it, automatically it's going to try to like it's going to resist it, in
Mm-hmm.
the beginning stages. But the point of repetitiously practicing affirmations, journaling, listening to different things, reading different books, the more you keep repetitiously putting this information into your mind, eventually it's going to start breaking through and all these other beliefs will start to not make sense.
Yeah.
Like when you say it, if you keep believing that life is messed up, right? But if you start practicing gratitude, you start focusing
Mm-hmm.
on things every day to be grateful for. After a couple months of you doing that every single day, you'll start feeling and experiencing more of the things to be grateful. Like being grateful makes me feel good. I don't know
Yes.
about you, but I know when I practice being grateful for things, it makes me feel good.
Amazing.
And like
Yep.
if I'm gonna leave anybody with anything, is care about the way you feel. Care about the way you feel so much that you will even monitor what you allow yourself to watch. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like I'm not gonna watch the news because they're just reporting all these negative things in places that I'm not even at. And it's just
Mm-hmm.
gonna disrupt how I feel, dysregulate my nervous system. Now I'm all upset because I can't change none of it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like this never ending cycle
And
of
the
just
news is and the news is not what it used to be. See, that's another thing too. Like, I'm not saying stop watching news, but I'm saying take time off for yourself. Because what's gonna happen is gonna happen. There's nothing you can do to control half the stuff, and there's nothing you can do to control half the stuff. If anything, you should be focused on the things you can control. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not saying to quit news altogether, but don't go crazy with it. Don't watch it day and day
Yeah,
in and
limit
day
it.
out,
Like if you watch
because it's even
2 hours,
worse than
watch an
before.
hour.
Yeah, it's worse than before. It's not even. At least they was. At least they was telling you reporting real news back then, but as time go on, it got way worse. Like I mean, it's 100 times worse than it
Well,
was
the
before.
news is being
So
is
damaging.
blah. I totally just jumbled my words. The news is designed to keep people in a low vibration. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna hear 10 negative stories, 2 positive. 10
Yes.
negative stories, 2 positive. Like, and then when something is happening, they blow it up out of proportion
Oh my lord.
to the next
And then.
proportion of the next proportions. But another thing I really want to touch on real quick, and
Mm-hmm.
this, I hope this is a great example for you black men out there. Shannon Sharpe.
Oh baby, we're gonna talk about Shannon
We're
Shannon
gonna
Sharp.
we're gonna keep it brief, right?
Cheddar cheese.
But Shannon Sharpe dug his own hole, and now he got to lay in it because you are almost 60 years old and you over here dealing with a just legal child. I don't care. Just because somebody's 18 does not mean that they're an adult mentally. You know what I mean? Like just because you're legally an adult, you ain't mentally. I know at 18, I thought I knew what the hell I was doing, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So you learn that as you get older. So I don't feel bad for him. Wait, your microphone went out. Come back. Come back.
He was a
Come back.
damn
There you
fool. Like he was a freaking fool. And let me tell you something. This should be a testament for any man that keep on going out there attacking us. Keeping y'all. It seems like y'all get a lot of money, and y'all go out there and get yourself a little snow bunny. No disrespect. I don't. I'm all for whatever you want to do.
He's quoting
But I'm just
Bob
saying,
Johnson.
if we want to look at statistics, I never. It doesn't end well all the time. Sometimes it's just some bad situations. Everybody's hustling and trying to get money. So when you're rich, you're supposed to be careful with who you're dating. It's not even just her. It could have been anybody, but it's just the idea that you a man was supposed to have some type of morals where you supposed to not be so out there to do some dumb shit like that. Like,
Mhm.
you're dating a young girl, and I'm not gonna judge you because she's legal age, but out
Really?
of anybody you're gonna date somebody that's some OnlyFans model. Out of all the women out there, you're Shannon Sharpe. You're one of the most famous guys out there. Everybody know who you are. I'm pretty sure there's a line of women that wouldn't mind having fun with you, even if all you're looking for is sex. You gotta pick a
Well,
lot better than that, brother.
let's go a step further. And there's a gentleman out there that he helps train young boys. I think he's down in Texas. This black guy, he has a beard. I can't remember his name right now, but he
Sounds
put out a
scary.
video, and he said that
Train
the
boys.
problem that men have is
Mm-hmm.
their sexual discipline.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They want to chase. They're leading with the
Mm-hmm.
wrong head,
Yeah.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
And leading with the wrong head is what's going to get you in trouble because it's like, here you are at a certain age, and I see you laughing, Red, and you're of a certain age, and okay, you have this fantasy, these fetishes, and because you have money, you're like, I can do it however I want to do because
Mm-hmm.
I want to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're
Mm-hmm.
chasing using the wrong head, and Shannon Sharpe is a great example of what happens when you do that. And
Now,
we could say across the board, from breaking up marriages to breaking up homes to losing your job. Like
what's just tally up how much money he lost?
he lost more than he got in the NFL, man.
He lost. First of all, he had a $50 million contract with them. He lost a $50 million contract. Then he had to pay out $20 million in settlement. Now, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. That's all I'm gonna say, alleged. But I think the only reason why she got that money because there was more video of compromising situations with him that he probably didn't want the public to know because she
That's
could
a
have put out
good
more
point.
stuff,
She probably did
certain
have
sexual things
video.
that wasn't really presented Rumor says, that's why I said this is hypothetical, and he's Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe, I'm poor. Don't sue me. I don't got a matter of fact. Come on the show. Matter of fact, if you pay me, I'll be a Shannon Sharpe advocate. I'll be like, what you said? Don't talk about Shannon. Shannon's a great guy.
That's
But
funny.
back
I
to
didn't even think of that. That there could have probably
there's
been a lot more.
This is what I've been told, that there's some compromising
detrimental-
things. And I could say this is a rumor. And Shannon Sharpe, listen, this is all alleged. Just letting you know, don't sue me, because like I said, I don't got no money. And if you sue me, you're gonna be practicing, bro. You're gonna spend more money in that, you know what I'm saying? And I'll have no problem filing bankruptcy because I don't own nothing, I don't got nothing. Just letting you know that. I'm just putting it out there for the people. I don't have shit.
I don't got nothing, so I can
enjoy,
talk all
nigga.
I want. Nah.
Enjoy suing me, because you're gonna be suing nothing. But I'm saying alleged for a reason, because this is not proven, but I'm putting it out there just in case if it is.
I mean,
it's compromising like things that, because think about it, $20 million. She was asking, the whole thing is he tried to give her $10 million, and now he settled for $20 million, but she really wanted what, $50 million or $40 million, something. She wanted some big kind of numbers. So you got to ask yourself a question. Even with the video, no, it was the text message from her saying, "Oh, I can't wait for you to choke me, daddy. Oh, it's $20,000 a cheek." All this is in text message. So we already have compromising on your end of information showing certain sexual things that she don't mind getting done to her. So the whole choking and all that stuff. So we could throw out this. We knew this was she hustled you and all that stuff. So now the scary part about it is you paid her $20 million, even though you had compromising situation. That means that there was something in there that couldn't that you didn't want her to get out, because she could expose it and it'll make you look different to the public.
Dun, dun, dun. I mean, we listen.
Oh,
we
peace, Lewis. How you doing, my brother?
Peace 7, peace 6.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But nah, listen, it is what it is. But I hope this is a I mean, they ain't gonna listen any damn way. Because guys like, oh, I would never do that. Like, yeah, all right.
Niggas say that till they get the bread, and then they do the same shit and be like, yo, I don't know what happened, yo. I thought I had a grip on this situation. No. People, Shannon been touching, remember, he come from the hood, and he come from a poor, racist, segregated town, and he got all his millions of dollars. He played football. And remind you, he made more millions doing podcasting and interviews and sports announcements than actually working in NFL. Just to let people know, most of his fortune comes from that.
Though.
And his podcast is getting money. And I'm going to be honest with you. I used to sit there and say, I don't like Shannon Sharpe. Man, I'm a believer. I like his interview questions. He always asks the right questions in his interview. So I give him his respect and his flowers.
You know what?
Brother. He does a good job.
Him having Cat Williams on that show is what
killed it.
Put him on the map. And ironically, ironically, Cat Williams said, they'll take you down in 2 weekends.
But you want to ask something funny?
And I think Cat Williams said that because he knew what Shannon was doing.
He probably knew. He probably had. But here's the thing. You know what Cat Williams remind me of? What's that old comedian that passed away that is an old guy. I'm talking about he was really old, and he died in like, I think his 80s or 90s. And he's a comedian. He used to come on these shows and talk. He's an older, dark gentleman, and he used to be very, very vocal. Like, he was quick to talk shit. And then, he was on Breakfast Club before he passed. I can't remember his name.
Was one of the trail makers that was always very vocal.
Damn, I don't know why I can't remember this guy's name, man. He's a legend too.
Paul Mooney, rest in peace, Paul Mooney. Oh, he was awesome.
Yeah, he definitely was a good guy too.
Paul Mooney was an ish, but not, like, real talk. Like, when we start talking about, especially when I'm bringing to people's attention about your mindset and programming your mindset and caring about the way you feel, and then I'm gonna go to the next level, healing your traumas. Whether you start going to therapy to address them, they have processes. One of the processes in therapy that they use is called EMDR. EMDR helps you work through your traumas. Like, the solutions to our problems is within ourselves. But you have to tap into yourself to get to these things. You're not going to get to them if you keep going and chasing after things. Like one of my rules with myself is if I can watch an hour of television, 2 hours of television, 5 hours of television, if I can watch that much television, I should be able to spend that much time with myself. You know what I mean? Like if I can spend 1 hour or if I can spend 8 hours at work, I should be able to spend 8 hours working on something that I'm passionate about. You know what I mean? Because if you can give your attention to these things and you're not giving yourself this attention as well, then you're doing exactly what they want you to do. And when I say they, the ones that are benefiting, which is the corporations, these people are benefiting from your energy. And the more you're putting it towards the outward, the less you're pointing it towards the inward. And they know how powerful you are. That's why they keep your attention outward, because as long as your attention's outward, they're getting all that power from you. And your power is your mind. They're getting all of that. They're getting your money, you're getting your energy, all that. Right?
That's why you got to get the Pozi balls. And
Get the Posse balls.
ladies and gentlemen, we got to stay tuned for a commercial. We have
Stay
to pay the
tuned for
bills,
commercial.
ladies
And
and
also
gentlemen.
like, share, subscribe, people. Stay
Yes.
tuned for that Posse Balls commercial.
Manifest happiness now. Change your life now with positive affirmation balls. Simply roll, read the positive message, receive it and smile, and roll it again. 4 different balls that will make you feel good about life. Pozi balls, what you put in your mind matters.
Gotta go get
So,
the Pozi balls, man.
I hope everybody, I'm giving people different tools that they can use for what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to just tell you things and not give you actual things to put into practice. Like Posi Balls is a great way to start practicing retraining your mindset. But more importantly, like, I really be feeling like sometimes this is my guardian angels coming and giving me some information when I'm feeling messed up. Sometimes if I'm feeling low, if I'm feeling a little sad, I roll these 2 specifically, and it, like, after a few rolls and reading, I start feeling better. Like, you are adored. I am where I am, and it is okay. Sometimes you just need to hear that.
And with all the outside elements out there, you need something to counteract these outside negative elements that you go. Because once you walk out that door, there's all kinds of situation, other people's lives, and now you're walking through these other people's lives situations and stuff like that, and you have no choice depending on what kind of field you're in. If you're working, you work with people and relationships. All right. So when do you get an opportunity to have time for yourself? You should do something positive to help reinforce your brain and the trauma that you went through for the brief moment when you was out there in the street in the general pop.
And more, I'll even say this too, giving your mind a break from all the shit that's going on out there. Like, even if it's 5 minutes a day that you're just taking time to meditate. And meditation doesn't have to be I need to sit in a room and fold my legs and like, you can meditate while you're walking.
That's funny. Yeah.
Like a good meditation while you're walking is just pay attention to your body as you're walking. Like, feel your feet hitting the ground, feel your toes inside your shoes, feel the way your knees bend and the weight of your hips, and feel the sway and feel the weight of your shoulders and your arms. Like, you want to become completely present while you're walking, and you could do this while you're taking a shower, while you're cooking, while you're driving. Like, just be submerged in the moment to a point where you can feel your butt touching the seat. You feeling your lower back, you're feeling your shoulders, you're letting your jaw relax, your shoulders relax, you're unclenching your jaw, and just in those just moments, you're taking your mind time back from external.
And men, we need you, all the men out there, especially the young men. You're a young man, you're growing into your manhood. The best thing you need to do is start walking up with your head up high. And when you walk, you greet people, you look them in the eye. You talk to them. Hey, how you doing? You smile, you walk away. You don't keep your head down to nobody. That's the part of manhood. is to keep your head up to everybody and look at everybody. And when people talk to you, you look them in their eyes. It's a
And be
part
a
of
man of your
being a man.
word.
And be a man of your word. Because the only thing you got in this life, if you got no money, you don't got no education, you don't got no this, just have your word. You know what I'm saying? Your
Yep.
word
Your
can be
word is your bond,
strong. It
and you
can
should
help
die
you.
by your word. Like, for
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
If you can't keep
So
your word as a man or a woman, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Like,
that's it.
really, what are you doing? Like,
Hmm.
integrity. Integrity is what you do, is you doing the right thing even when no one is looking. That's what
Hmm.
integrity is, if you're going to sum it up.
Hmm.
That you're going to do the right thing whether someone's looking or not. And if you can't and even one of my favorite books talks about this, the Four Agreements, being impeccable with your word. Being impeccable with your word is being mindful of what you speak, and
Hmm.
also keeping your word when you do put it out there. So if you say you're going to do something, you do that thing.
And
If you
practice that. Because you got some
yeah, it
people
takes
that's a people
practice.
pleaser. You got a people pleaser that always want to say yes to everything. Sometimes it's good to just sit back,
And say
think
no.
about it. Think about it. And sometimes it's okay to say no. You know why? Because saying no help you distinguish who's really there for you or only there for what you can provide for them. So it's important, if you really can't do it and you feel like you're on the fence, don't say yes and try to figure it out from there. No, just say no. Just say no, I
Yeah.
don't have it. It's
Well,
okay.
that ties into the self-love aspect, because
Mm-hmm.
when you start healing your traumas and caring about the way you feel, now you know what it's like to be cared for. So
Yep.
now you could start paying attention to the people around you and seeing who actually has your best interest in mind. But that's why the saying goes, you can't love someone until you truly love yourself. Because if
That's
you
true.
don't know what it feels like to feel uh cared for, and keeping your word to even yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you tell yourself, this is where boundaries come in, right? If you tell yourself, all right, I'm not going to do this thing, or I am going to do this thing if this happens, and you don't follow through with that, you're now betraying yourself. You know
That's
what I
it.
mean? And if you don't practice loving yourself and setting that showing, like, you caring about your best interest
Mm-hmm.
and seeing what that feels like, now you can better identify when others are not keeping your best interests in mind. You can be like, oh, hold up, this person don't care about me the way I know I deserve to be cared for. Because if I can care about me in this way, why can't you?
That's true.
Then you cut them off. And that's why, again, you can never truly love someone until you love yourself. Because loving yourself is you giving yourself grace, compassion, understanding, patience, acceptance,
Mm-hmm.
letting go of the shame and the guilt, all those things. And when you get past all of that and just feel that love from yourself, now when you're loving someone else, it's coming from a place of, oh, this is more familiar, versus I need someone to give that to me to feel good. Like, you already creating it for yourself,
That's it.
because you are love.
That's it. And once you learn to love yourself, and Malcolm X said it the best. He said the Negro need to learn to love himself, because once he loves himself, his problems fall by the wayside.
Hmm.
Because you love yourself so much, you're not gonna allow yourself to go through so much you go through. But my opinion, the way I handle life and situation is that I don't have too many friends. And my friends know you can't come to me when you're going through shit. I'm not that kind of person. I'm that kind of person. If you're going through shit is unexpected, then we can have a conversation. I can help you with words, affirmation to make you feel better, or maybe you should get the Pozi balls. But I am not gonna sit here and try to sort out your problems when you're a grown ass person, the same way I'm a grown ass
Word.
person. So I can only be a support system for you in the sense that I'll touch your shoulder from time to time, call you and see how you're doing.
I'll
But
check
as a
on you and make sure
but
that you good,
but you know
But
you know there's a lot of people out there that got that one friend that always going through shit all the time.
that's
You
that
don't.
one friend that needs to take the ass to therapy.
Yes, because let me tell you
Not
something.
church, therapy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If all right, here's the thing. I'm not a spiritual person, but if you want to go to church to get spiritual healing, fine. Followed by some therapy afterwards, please.
Yeah, don't use church as your therapy, like, oh, Jesus will heal me. No.
I know a lot of unhealed people, you know what I'm saying? So you need to have, if you want to do both, I'm okay with doing both because I can't tell you, I'm not here to bash anybody for what religion they believe if it makes them a better person, but you have to get some physical therapy. Or who knows, sometimes the pastor is a trained therapist. That happens once in a while. I see it,
Get you
but
some
very
posy
rare.
balls.
But get yourself some posy
Get you some
balls
posy
because it,
balls. That'll help take the edge off.
yeah, you
The
need some.
posy balls take the edge off.
Yeah, you got to take the edge off. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling edgy, then this is to be something that can be inspiration for you and make you feel better as a person. Because the whole idea is that once you start, once you start getting past your 30s and you're still going through shit, at some point you got to take ownership that is your fault because you're not controlling your environment. You can't control where you live at, but you can control who's in your life. You
Yes.
have that control. So the whole thing with coming to life, the game of life, in my opinion, is to be responsible for the things you can control. And the things you can't control, you leave it in the hand of the universe, God, or whatever you believe in. But the things you can control and you get angry at it is your fault because you're not
Yep.
taking ownership on how to handle it. Because you know, if I fight, I can fix this. But I'm worried about hurting people's feelings. Let me tell you something. Fuck anybody's feelings unless my feelings is get a attachment with it with benefit because at the end of the day at some point when you gonna there's so many people out there that do so much for everybody else. When you gonna take yourself serious and do things for yourself and love yourself? Fuck loving people if they can't love you the same way you need, for yourself. You gotta love yourself first. And I'm tripping on my
I mean, it
goddamn
sounds
words.
cliche though when we say like you got to love yourself first, but technically, the
Hell yeah.
reason why you want love from other people, you're not technically getting love from them. Like you loving someone else is you just feeling the love that you are, and they're
Mm-hmm.
just your excuse to feel it. You know what I mean? Like in the moment that you're loving someone and you're putting that attention on that person and it feels so good and it
Mm-hmm.
feels great and you're like, oh yes, this is the best thing I've ever felt. Oh my god, this is great. You're
Mm-hmm.
feeling your own energy. You're
Yep.
literally feeling your own love, the love that you are. So when you learn to turn that on to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you fill your own cup.
That's true.
Fill your own cup. Life is amazing. Well, let me not exaggerate. Life begins to slowly feel better and better and better. And then you'll
Mm-hmm.
have more amazing feeling moments and less of the not so good feeling moments. But the important thing is sometimes feeling negative, like feeling bad, is necessary
That's
because
it.
you sometimes you need that so that you can go back up. Like I would even go and talk about the natural universal laws, the law of rhythm, right? Things go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. But the key is like what I said earlier, where it's not about what happens, it's about what you do with what happens, right? So whenever
Mm-hmm.
you get to that low, when you're in that low moment, when you know I'm gonna go back up. This is like the best saying ever, this too shall pass, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
know that you're gonna go back up, and while you're in the low, you're actually looking up instead of looking down. So you're already feeling a little bit better and taking more of your
Mm-hmm.
power back and control of how you feel in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're down there, which is natural, but it won't feel as bad, and then
Yeah.
you'll shoot right back up again. You're like, oh yeah, this is better. Yeah.
But life technically is like a high. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down.
You go up and you go down,
And
and
don't
you go
get and
down
don't
the hole.
and don't get bent out of shape when you go through hard trauma because that's all about character building. Just know that it's not going to be forever. It may be temporarily. It might be a little longer period of time, more extended period of time, but it's just temporarily. Because one day I learned, and I've been through some shit in my life, and I sit there like, damn, man, this is horrible. Is it going to be like this forever? And it
Mm-hmm.
felt like it was forever when it was happening. But as I'm 43 years old, I'll be 44 the 15th of August. I look
Birthday.
back and I'm sitting there saying, wow, this has been mad years ago. And I'm like, yo, that situation's over with. I could laugh about it now. I'm sitting there saying, like, damn. So that lets you know how life is. You're gonna go through shit from time to time, and you're gonna feel like it's only happening to you, or you're gonna feel like it's gonna happen forever and this is permanent. It's case closed. No, these moments be happening temporarily. So you gotta
They
always keep that in
come and
mind.
they
You going
go.
through shit, it's temporarily.
They come and they go. That's
Coming
a
and
fact.
goes. And a lot of times when people go through shit, oh, it only happens to me, it don't happen to nobody. Trust me, it's somebody always doing worse than you. So be grateful for the bullshit. Oh, I got no money, I'm poor. And somebody out there that can't walk. They can't walk and they homeless. How you gonna beat that?
I definitely am a believer in looking at reference points. Like I was watching a video earlier and they were showing shots of from people in India how their rush hour looks. These people trying to get on these trains.
Oh my lord.
Yo. New York, y'all can't complain about the trains if y'all see that.
They trains at least cleaner though, but yeah, they be
No,
getting a giant brush.
no.
They have
In
they have
India,
people.
these people are pushing. They're on top of each other. They're climbing on the top
China
of the
too.
train. They squished it. I would have lost my mind.
Yo, they get paid. You got people in China that get paid to push people
you
on the
to
the train.
subway car.
So they got like a little stick in their hand that got like a brush. It look like a mop or floor brush type thing,
And
and
they be
a sweep or something.
in.
All they know is shoving you in there, smushing you in like this, like and
Yo,
people,
it's
and that's
insane.
normal
Like,
business.
There's people are definitely going through worse, and at the same time, one of the things, and this is something I had to learn because, you could say, oh, somebody's always going through worse, but how you feel is valid. How you feel is always valid, and it's never a bypassing like, oh, well, just because somebody's doing worse now, how I feel don't matter. No, that's not what we're saying at all. How you feel 100% matters. And the thing is that you want to understand is that feelings are not always facts.
Yep, and just know that you're not alone. The key factor, no matter what you go through, trust and believe this. You've been through some unique things in your life. You're like, oh, nobody never experienced this. Trust and believe there's always somebody out there that experienced what you experienced. So just know, as long as you know that you're not alone going through your struggles, just go through it, fight it, beat it. I mean, it's easy said and done, obviously, but don't let it conquer you. Just say, okay, well, I'm in my down moment right now, but it's gonna get better. Keep it in your mind, because remember, what you say, what I said in the beginning of this video, what you say manifests into reality. Yep. So if you believe it's gonna get better, guess what? It gets better.
Yep.
And once you start to have that mindset, then guess what? Every time you go through something, always say it's gonna get better. Guess what it does? Always think it's gonna get better. You don't even have to say it. If you have the brain power to just say in your mind over and over, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better. Guess what? Yo,
that is called having faith.
Yeah.
That's called believing in the unseen. But a book I highly recommend for people to I actually like listening to this book more than I like sitting and reading it is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. That book is such a fundamental breakdown of where you're basically loving. Like that's like a good way to start loving yourself, being impeccable with your word. The second agreement, don't take things personally.
Yeah.
The third agreement is don't make assumptions. And the fourth agreement is always do your best. So always do your best to be impeccable with your word. Always do your best not to take things personally. And always do your best not to make assumptions. And just that alone, that right there, in my opinion, like that sets the foundation of learning how to love yourself.
Yeah.
Like that's a good book. I mean, even it's the 4 agreements, then they have the 5 agreements, then the mastery of love. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm yawning because I'm tired and I gotta go to work in the morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to work the morning.
Yeah, we got work in the morning. But what's the other book? The mastery, was it loving the mastery of love, I think. There's another one called something knowledge. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm tired. Sorry, people. But just look into Don Miguel Ruiz. Put in your Google search, and you can see all the books. I think he just came up with a new one recently. I haven't read yet.
Look them up so you can be able to get some information.
Get those books. And when we were talking about subconscious mind things, A good book about the subconscious mind is The Power of the Subconscious Mind. That's a good book to read
Mm-hmm.
too. But on to what other interesting things are going on right now. We haven't heard much about Diddy lately.
Well,
Uh,
Diddy lawyers just recently spoke out, and they basically trying to say that this whole
he's
case should
trying to
get
get
thrown
out.
out, and
Yeah,
here's the thing,
he's
in my
trying to get
opinion,
out.
and I was watching a lot of attorneys weigh in on the situation. They're thinking that this judge, because this judge really has has the hots for Diddy, he gonna try to stick him with that whole 10 years, even though
Because
this is
he's
Diddy's
mad that
first
he didn't get
offense.
invited to a party. That's probably what it is. Now let me stop.
Yeah, he wanted to get, he like, yo, I like to get banged. Why you invite me? Nah, I'm playing. Hey, judge, we just playing. God, hopefully, God, I will never have to see you in person, unless it's for a charity event or something. Not because I'm in front of your court system. Because just know that I was just joking.
That's
Yep.
funny.
But yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And they just got to do better. This whole RICO charge, to me, in my opinion, is being handled, and they just throwing it out mad
Well,
quick.
are we? We're waiting for the sentencing now. He already got found guilty on 2 counts, so we're just waiting for the sentencing now. So
Yeah,
we'll see what happens with that.
and that's
What
supposed to
else
be what, in
was an
October.
interesting thing that was happening? That hmm,
There's a few
I
things
can't
out
remember
there.
off the top of my head, but the one thing that comes to mind is this whole men against women thing.
Yeah, that's getting played out, especially black men. And here's the thing, and I want to call out black men because I don't see no Spanish men and no white men have a podcast trashing their queens. We gotta knock it off. You the guys that couldn't get laid, y'all couldn't get women, or y'all couldn't keep women, so y'all want to come on these podcasts and these women, they just want niggas with 6 figures. And let me tell you something: if you're a charming brother, no matter what your financial status is, you could charm your way into whoever, whatever status they got or whatever type they got. Because chances are, a lot of times you meet a woman, you're not their type anyway. But it's how you communicate, how you talk. Be charming, be nice, be calm, be collective, be funny. You know what I'm saying? Don't be corny. Because a lot of you guys are corny, y'all socially awkward. So y'all can't, so y'all mad because ain't no woman trying to give you no poom punani. So now when these guys make these corny ass podcasts dissing black women, y'all want to jump on the bandwagon. Y'all niggas is corny for that. Y'all need to go. Y'all need to go. Whatever money you make, need to go take it to get some type of training on how to talk to women and how to deal with women. Because y'all just awkward. That's what
I
it
mean,
is.
really, they should be going to therapy and learning emotional intelligence
Facts.
and learning how to deal with their mama and daddy wounds, just like they tell women that they need to do. But real
Yeah.
talk, like the biggest problem, in my opinion, that is going on with this whole, man coming against woman thing is, besides the lack of accountability, of
Mm-hmm.
course, um, there's this whole idea that there has to be competition,
Yeah, that's
right?
true. We shouldn't
You
be in
know,
competition like
like
that.
part of the reason why a lot of women are choosing not to date right now, and a lot of even men too,
Mm-hmm.
is because other than money, because now women make money, right? Women out there making money, some in some cases more than a lot of men, right? What can you
Mm-hmm.
offer a woman now? Because if your entire existence has been based upon how much money you make and what you can provide for a woman, what other things are there, honeys,
Sausage.
substance,
I
like
mean, I'm only joking,
emotional
but
intelligence,
I would say this.
consideration?
I would say this. I would say this. The tables has changed when you look at the data, the statistics now. Black women out earn black men. All right. So you already know you're at a disadvantage as far as your other men of race, white men, Indian men, Spanish men, they all out earn their queens. So now you got to change up the social dynamic. All right, you don't
Hmm.
make more. You chances are the women you make, the chances are the women you meet, they're gonna make more money than you. So you got to ask the question: what kind of value you can add to their life? The same way they're gonna add to you, because obviously they're gonna be having to foot the bill for
Oh,
certain
I
things.
could give men
So
a good
no, no,
example.
no, no.
Go
I'm
go
about
learn
to
how to
I'm about to give
massage.
it. No. I'm about to do no. Nah. We're not gonna do that. I got something even better.
I like my
There's
feet
certain
rubbed.
things as a man you should not. If you don't know how to do it, here's the thing: if you know you don't make money, you should have skill sets. Create skill sets. There's no excuse to not have skills. They got YouTube. You go to college or YouTube, learn how to fix some cars, basic stuff on cars. If you got a woman that make more money, all right, change your goddamn brakes when it just go bad. There's things that you could do. Change a doorknob around the house. Put up some sheetrock if there's a problem with the crib. There's things
Mhm.
that you can contribute to. All right, you're not the breadwinner. That's fine. We understand the social dynamic now. Women will still date you, but you still gotta you gotta show how you can add value. The same way she's gonna add value financially because now she's a breadwinner. So there's certain things that you can't financially touch, but she's gonna look out for you. So you won't look like a user. You could do shit around the house. Do the manly shit. Make sure you. I mean, I shouldn't have to say this, but it's in 2025. A lot of men are not doing it. Take out the fucking trash. You know what I'm saying? If she make food for you, if she decide to cook for you, even though she the breadwinner,
You clean
cook the clean the fucking dishes. Like, it's nothing wrong with
and
that.
put them away.
Yeah, and put them away. So that's the simple stuff you can do. And and,
Uh,
and, and you'd be
go
surprised.
take
It'd
the
be the little
massage
stuff.
class and
Yeah.
massage her shoulders because she's stressed out from a long day at work.
Yeah.
I
Well,
know
I
I like
mean,
my shoulders rubbed
why
and my feet rubbed.
well, I don't know about that one, but I
See,
don't see no
see,
problem
see,
with it
you
though.
need to learn too then.
Nah, but I'm the breadwinner in my family. But even if I wasn't, I don't think I still do it.
All right, so
I mean, I would do
if you
it
can't learn
if
how
it's
to
a sexual
massage,
reason. If it's a
oh,
sexual component involved, if I know I'm trying to have a little fun, then obviously, well, I think a
I
man should do
mean,
that anyway. I think we
if
go
you're
both ways with
massaging
that.
your lady, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna turn into a happy ending anyway.
I hope.
So learning how to massage
Yeah,
is helping you in some way. You
that's
know,
true. So
you're gonna get to this other place you want to get to if
yeah,
you are
the
to make
happy
her
ending.
feel good. Like,
Yes.
so learn how to massage, and if you can't do it, then make the extra money to take her to get a spa day, a massage somewhere.
And then
You
and
know,
then there's another thing too that I see a lot of men. They figure because they don't have the same education level as they mate. Let me tell you something. If you have basic education, at least you got a high school diploma, that means you have the basic ability to read books, right? So let's say if she has a subject matter she talks about a lot. If you really care and love your counterpoint, your wife or your girlfriend, find a few books and read about it. Read it so you can have a conversation about it. It don't always have to be about you. You can sit there and learn whatever. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, try
If
to
you
find
at
something
least got
that
a high
y'all
school
can talk
diploma, you could
about.
at least do that. High school diploma at least give you the basic knowledge to be able to. Because basically, if you have a high school diploma, that's saying that you're at least equipped to go to college if you choose so, and have a more deeper education, a more further education. But let's say if you don't, you could just sit there and read books, do audio. We in Atlanta technology. There's no reason why nobody knows nothing. Go do audio, YouTube audio. YouTube got a lot of books on there, like
Audible.
the laws of attraction. Guess what? I didn't buy the Audible for laws of attraction. I went on YouTube for that shit. They had the
Oh,
whole shit up
Zizzo's
there.
book, my book, Secret Power Journaling is on there. Talk about journaling. I'll give y'all another jewel,
Hold
guys.
that book back up. Hold that book
Hold the
back
book
up.
back up.
Yeah,
Hold up.
let them
Here's the
see
book
this.
one more again. The Secret Power of Journaling. Learn how to use writing to manifest happiness now.
Yes.
This book
Awesome.
is dope. And I'm gonna give you guys another jewel for women. Learn a woman's body.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying touching her. I mean, learn her cycle. Learn your lady cycle. If you could tell a woman more about her cycle and her body than she knows, she'll it's oh really,
You're doing the right thing. You're doing something right.
like this
It's
is the
very
type of
important.
stuff that women like to know, like that you actually care enough to learn. And when you learn a woman's cycle, you can learn the cheat code on how to always get the best out of her. Because in this phase, okay, I gotta be extra lovey-dovey with her when she's in this phase. And then in this phase, you gotta give her certain foods to eat. And then in this phase, it's time to work out because she's ready to go. And then in this phase, when to leave her the hell alone and just yes, baby, yes, baby, yes, baby, because you're just gonna get in trouble.
That's
So
it.
it's like you learn these 4 phases that a woman goes through because women, we are not the same every single day. Our hormones do this. Y'all just do
Y'all
this.
dealing with a lot more in your body, so it definitely affects the mind. It's definitely different. And
Absolutely.
you're
And when
100%
women,
right. You're 100% right. And even with me and my wife, and not to put my business out there, but even I experienced certain circumstances that you stated. So it's like even I had, because I was a knucklehead and I had to learn and understand more and be more considerate in certain circumstances, because we know certain things that women go through is out of their control, obviously. So since it's out of their control, you have to take it into consideration. So, all right, my wife is on this mode right now. She on this mode. My wife got 3 different
Mhm.
modes for the month. All right, I know she's on this
like,
mode right now.
yeah,
Because
like yo,
with the words that come out her mouth, I don't even have to ask it. It's just the words that come out her mouth. Okay, she's on this cycle right now, this mode,
there you go.
and then boom,
But
I'm
this is the
gonna act
thing
this
that
way.
men have
Yeah.
to step your game up with is
Mm-hmm.
educating yourself more to learn more to become better.
And for the
Become the
men,
better choices that you keep saying women need to make. Stop saying, oh, she
yeah,
need to make better choices. Well, if there's hypothetically 100 of y'all and 99 of y'all are
I
knuckleheads,
ain't shit.
is,
Yeah, what you
I
think she
mean,
gonna
like,
get? She gonna
really,
have 3 baby, 4 baby, 5 baby. That
one
it
out of
happens.
100, seriously, like the other 99 of y'all can't get your shit together.
And stop blaming. And my thing
Boom,
is
there
stop
goes the
blaming
fireworks.
women. Stop blaming women
Yo,
for your
don't lie, when I
shortcomings.
said that, a firework went off outside, like, bam. I just said something real.
I tell people all the time, stop
That was
blaming
funny.
women for your shortcomings. Get it? Metaphorically speaking, physically speaking. No, I'm joking. But honestly,
Mm-hmm.
stop blaming women for that, because I don't want to see these podcasts and they go hard trashing women. And you know what's funny? If you look at all these famous podcasts, half of these men have social problems. They don't have a woman, or they don't have a steady woman. They always got issues. You'll never
Mm-hmm.
see a married man create a podcast trashing black women.
You don't
You know what I'm
see a
saying? It never happens.
successful, happily married
A
man trashing
successful,
women. Yeah.
and when I say successful, don't necessarily be money, meaning that
No, he don't have to
they
have a lot of money.
whole.
He could just have his shit together.
Yes, it's independence. And this is a message for women. Any woman out there that got a lot of education, they doing good for themselves. Just know that if you only want a black man, I mean, the pool is open for everybody. You date whoever you want. But if you decide you want to date a black man, just know that they're not gonna make the same money you make.
And I'm gonna say
But you
this
should
too.
expect them to be self-sufficient, have their own place, have their own car,
Yeah.
pay their own bills. So when you get with them, they're not looking for a come up from you. They're only looking to add value to your life the same way you can add value to their life in other ways. And it shouldn't have to be with finances. It could just
And
be with
yeah, I agree. And I'm gonna keep it
feminine and
funky.
masculine energy.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep it real funky when I say this.
Hmm.
Women, speaking to y'all, we need men. We do need men, but we need men.
Yeah.
We don't need these grown ass boys. We don't need these boys. We don't need these guys that want to play games. We do need men. We do need men. Like, women have the reason why a lot of guys get upset when they feel like, oh, woman says she don't need a man, or she don't need a man. No, she don't need the bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
she
she really
don't need.
saying. Read between the lines. And
Yeah,
I
like
think that's what it is
it's
too.
not that
Understand the
women don't
language.
need men. Of course we need y'all. We need y'all
Mm-hmm.
like the sun, like the desert needs the rain. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all can't be toxic rain. If you
Mm-hmm.
acid rain, then take your ass home. Like,
Yeah.
seriously. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. But
Hell
yeah, I know
no.
I need a man. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm not gonna say I
I
don't
need a
need
man
any
too.
man.
Pause. No, I'm joking.
You stupid.
I just had to
Well,
say that. Just be
now I
silly.
got my own balls, right? Now let me stop. But well, let's it's getting
Oh
close to that
shit.
time. But everybody out
Mm-hmm.
there, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Please go and like, subscribe, and share.
Somebody gonna chop that up. They gonna be like, this nigga said he need a man, and they gonna post
Oh,
it
somebody gonna
somewhere.
try to go after
That's
you,
all right.
boy.
It's all good. If you think I'm gay, fine, cool. All right. What else?
He's
I'm not
secure in his
saying. I'm not even
manhood.
gonna say pause. Fuck that.
But listen, everybody, I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode with Awareness Academy 411. Again, I'm your girl, Wendy Zizzo, here with Kirk the Jerk. Happy Born Day to Nappy Red. We're going to see him next week. Peace and blessings, everybody. Till next time. Zizzo out.
Peace.